So, hello guys. I just like to make a little update video that it's like long overdue. Uh, just I don't even know what to say. Well, I mean, I guess for starters, sorry for the dropping the project for so long. Like for the people that actually wanted to see it. I don't think there were many, but I'm sure some people did. So yeah, basically, the, not to get like on too much detail, the second half of the recording was shit. Like the second half was like completely unusable, and I mean, of the recording, so to speak, of the recordings, plural. Like, just I don't really know. Like, most of it was like perfectly fine, but then like almost like only 30% of the entire thing left to go, and then it just gets to a point where the audio is so bad that I just knew I there's no way I could post that. Like, nobody would understand shit. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, that there was a point where I was literally subtitling uh some stuff that I that couldn't be easy to understand because of the bad audio. But then it got to a point where I was subtitling literally everything. So like at that point, like, why? So yeah, like, that like got me to just delete everything, and I got super bummed out. I completely lost all motivation to continue. And so yeah, I'm not gonna say I've completely given up, but I definitely won't be doing like videos of the same level of commitment as the first one, because like on the first one took me so many months of hard work and many nights where I would like be all free to record. Then I spent like 1 to 2 hours like stuttering and struggling to get to words and trying to pronounce the best I could, the clearest way I could, and try to narrate the story. Like, yeah, just I really try my best, but it definitely was way too much. And considering how hard how hard it failed when it got to the point where I couldn't even understand what I was saying in my own recording. Like, yeah, no, I knew that I don't have it in me to continue what I started in the same way. So basically, all this to say that I'll definitely want to get back to it at some point, but I won't be doing like on the same level as before. I will just very briefly tell the uh, tell how I plan the story to end, and then I'll make just as brief other videos on the other parts that I plan, because like mostly I want to highlight the basic parts of the story, which the other ones I didn't even write, but at this point I don't think I fully will write. But yeah, I I just want to get to like the basic beats and ideas that I had for them, the character, the most important characters that I thought of, and above all the stands, which are like the big deal. That too, of course, took a lot of time. But hey, at least I like some of the designs, so I guess there's that. Either way, um, I definitely I don't think I will draw every stand, but I still want to draw most of them when it gets to that. And let's just say that there's like quite a few cool ideas, just so you all like have an example. For part two, uh, because the part one stands that I made were all based like on mythology stuff and gods and that kind of thing, right? In part two, me kind of referencing the fact that stands in the series itself went through uh, tarot cards and then Egyptian gods before settling on the actual music references. The second part was all gonna be actually art references, but more so paintings and sculptures. Like I don't care if you're not like a super big art person. That's like really cool to be honest. I surprised myself with this idea, but yeah, that was gonna be the whole point. And only from part three and onward was all gonna be music references, which I have most of them written down and their powers and what they will do. So yeah, that is a thing. So my point being that I put a lot of work into thinking of this stuff to throw it all away, uh, but definitely like don't have like the bulk of everything like actually done, and I don't think I will. But I still want to at least show you guys what I do have. So yeah, um, expect this video to come to come up at some point when I'm feeling up to it, but it'll definitely be way easier to get through this. Like I want to manage my own expectations. I want you guys to manage your expectations. Let's just do something more manageable, and after that I have a little something a little something different planned for the future. Actually, a few different things. I definitely want to do something like my own fake mon region and like Lego by Lego start building my own fake decks. Do stuff like oh making fake mons based on this anime and this game and this stuff. Like definitely will love to do that kind of thing as well. Um, and uh, also start working on my little group of future uh, st- many kinds of stories that all connect like in a bigger narrative all about a world full of mythology creatures from all around the world and just yeah it's very like that too is very much a work in progress, but and I'll definitely divide it into mini stories as well so I can just slowly make things one at a time. But yeah, I definitely want to do that eventually at some point. But I should also say that I plan on making a new channel actually. I'm just starting a channel like basically me talking about stuff like me giving my thoughts on something or simply and most importantly like just giving some words of encouragement, advice, something. Because like as much as I'm a fucking idiot, I definitely have some advice to give to people, especially when it comes to stuff like related to mental health and that kind of thing. With all that I've been through, also just in general nerd out about stuff that I'm interested in, like mythology, art, and all that kind of thing. Just my point being, I have a lot to say, and I wanted a separate place to when I feel like saying to say it. So yeah, look forward to that. And the channel is actually already made, but there's nothing there yet. But either way, if I remember, I will put it in the description. And the name of the channel is Castelia Speaks or Castelia Talks. To be honest, I don't remember right now, but either way, it is. I hope you guys will subscribe if you're interested and wait for the day something drops. So yeah, to all the people actually listening to this, thank you so very much. You don't know what that means to me. that anyone cares at all to what I have to say. I hope we get to 1K this year, and yeah, uh, love you guys. Stay grinding, I guess. See ya.
ごめんね。